Hello students, welcome to third and last module of chapter 1 Super Senses. Have you noticed birds' ears? Yes, we cannot easily see birds' ears. Their ears are small holes covered with feathers. There are some animals whose ears can be seen like cow, dog, cat, tiger, lion, buffalo, rabbit, elephant, etc. So the question is there any link between the size of animals' ears and their hearing? Yes, it is believed that animals, those who have bigger ears, can hear much better than us, and then the animals, those who have smaller ears. Children, have you ever seen a person who has problem in hearing placing his hands behind his ears? Now the question is, why does he place his hands behind his ears? And the answer is, he does this in order to hear much sharper sound. Now try this. Put your hands over your ears and say something. By doing this, you would be able to hear your own voice clearly and sharply. Now let's come and talk about snake. Do you know, children, snakes do not have external ears? External means outside, which you can see. So snakes don't have these external ears. Then how do they hear? The answer is, they only feel the vibrations on the ground. So they have super senses to feel. They have super senses of feeling. They can feel the vibrations on the ground. You must be wondering how this happens. So snakes are very sensitive and they can feel the vibrations on the ground. Now let's come to sounds and messages. Do you know, children, like us, animals also communicate with each other. They warn other animals against any danger. Some animals also warn against natural calamity like earthquake or storm. Now let's come and understand how do they do this. High up on a tree, a langur warns others of dangers like a tiger or leopard. The langur does this by making a special warning call. Birds also give alarm calls to warn about the danger. Some birds even have different sounds for different kinds of dangers. For example, there is a different warning call if the enemy is coming from the sky or if the enemy is on the ground. Fishes. Fishes give alarm call by electric signals. Some animals start behaving in a different way when an earthquake or storm is about to come. People who live in forests and can observe such behavior of animals come to know of the danger. Now here is a proof of this. In December 2004, few tribes, means the people who were living there or the community of people, few tribes that live in the forests of the Andaman Islands noticed the animals behaving in a different manner. They guessed some danger, so they moved away to a safer part of the island. Soon after, the islands were hit by the tsunami, but these people were saved. Now, these people were saved due to the warn of animals, because these animals have behaved differently. Therefore, these people were saved. By understanding the language and behavior of these animals. Now come to dolphins. Dolphins also make different sounds to give messages to each other. Scientists believe that many animals have a special language of their own. Now, the question is to you, can you understand the sounds of some animals? Which animals? You have to find out the answer. Now, do some animals understand your language? Now, these two questions, try to find out the answer. Now, just like birds and dolphins, you can also make your own language of sounds for giving messages. Remember, you have to talk to your friends with only sounds and no words. How and when will you need to give an alarm call? For example, when the teacher is coming to the classroom. Now, children, let's come and learn about sleeping and waking time of animals. Some animals go into a long, deep sleep in certain seasons. Then they are not seen for many months. What this period is known as? This is known as hibernation. So, hibernation is a way animals conserve energy to survive in adverse weather condition or lack of food. Have you noticed that during the cold season you cannot see any lizard in the house, and even you will not be able to see ants also? Where do you think they have gone? These animals actually go for hibernation. Most of the animals go for hibernation in winter seasons, like ants, lizards, and some more are there. Now look at this picture and try to recognize this animal. Which animal is this? Exactly, it looks like a bear, but is not. It is a sloth. It spends almost 17 hours a day sleeping while hanging upside down on a tree branch. The sloth eats the leaves of the same tree on which it lives. The amazing thing about the sloth is that they live for about 40 years, and in that time they move around only 8 trees. 8 trees. In 40 years they move around only 8 trees. Once a week it comes down from the tree to relieve itself. How lazy is sloth? My dear children, be energetic. Don't be a sloth. Otherwise, you'll suffer a lot. Now, let's come and learn the sleeping and waking routine of animals in 24-hour clock time. So, first of all, we'll learn about sloth. That for how much time sloth sleep. So, here you can see a clock which is divided into 24 hours, and you can see a circle which is divided into 4 quatrains, and in each quatrains there are 6 hours. So 1 quatrain, 2 quatrain, 3 quatrain and 4th quatrain, and each quatrain there are 6 hours. So 6 fours are 24 hours. Now come and see the shaded part for which sloth sleeps. So the first quatrain, it means 6 hours. The second quatrain, that is also shaded, it means again 6 hours. And the third quatrain, that again 6 hours. So 6 threes are 18. It means that sloth sleeps for 18 hours and it awake for 6 hours. Now let's come and find out that for how much time lizards sleep during winter. We have learned that during winters lizards go for hibernation. It means it sleeps for 24 hours for whole day. For whole winter season lizard sleeps. So you have to shade all the quatrains. Now let's come and find out that for how much time cow sleeps. It's amazing. We'll enjoy it. So now you can see this picture. Cow is there. And now find out for how many hours cow sleeps. See, come to first quatrain. Only 2 parts are shaded. So the cow sleep for 4 hours. How you will identify? 2 plus 2. First this part, then second 2 plus 2, 4. So cow sleeps for 4 hours. Now let's come to python. Again, first quatrain is shaded, again then second quatrain is also shaded, and third quatrain. And I told you that in each quatrain there are 6 hours. So 6 threes are 18. So python sleeps for 18 hours in a day. Now this is the time for giraffe. Only one part of a quatrain is shaded. So giraffe sleeps for 2 hours. Now come and learn about cat sleeping time. Cat sleeps. The first quatrain is fully shaded, and second quatrain is also fully shaded. So cats sleep for 12 hours. Now children, let's come and understand about the super senses of the most beautiful, amazing and fierce animal, that is tiger. You know, a tiger can see 6 times better at night than most of us. The tiger's whiskers are very sensitive and can sense the movements or vibrations in air. They help the tiger move in the dark and find its prey. Prey means the animal which tiger is going to hunt to satisfy its hunger. Tigers make different sounds for different purposes. How clever they are! Like when it is angry or to call out to a tigress. It can also roar or snarl. Snarl means roar only. Its roar can be heard up to 3 kilometers away. Okay, snarl means when tiger becomes angry, it snarls. A tiger's sense of hearing is so sharp that it can make out the difference between the rustling of leaves, means sound of leaves, and the sound of an animal moving on the grass. The ears of the tiger can move in different directions, and this helps to catch the sounds from all around. Each tiger has its own area which may cover several kilometers. Tigers mark their area with their urine, as we had learned that dogs mark their own area in the same way. A tiger can at once come to know if there is another tiger in its area by the smell of the urine. A tiger will avoid going into another tiger's area. They want to remain in their own area. The tiger is one of the most alert animals, and yet today tigers are in danger. Why these animals? Can human beings also be a threat to animals? How? Yes, animals are the big threat to these animals. Do you know that today many animals are killed and their body parts are sold? Elephants are killed for their tusks, rhinoceros for its horn, tigers, crocodiles, and snakes for their skins. Musk deer are killed just to make a little scent from its musk. People who kill animals are called hunters and poachers. So, who are poachers? People who kill animals are called hunters or poachers. The number of tigers and many other animals in our country is reducing. There is a danger that some of them will soon disappear. To protect the animals, our government has made some forests as protected areas. Some of them are the Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand and Ghana in Bharatpur district of Rajasthan. In these areas, nobody can hunt animals or destroy the jungles. Now, where are other such national parks in India? Have you heard about such national parks? So, you have to collect information and you have to find out the names of such national parks. Do you understand that what does national park mean? So, national park is the protected area which is established by the government to conserve wildlife. And the entire set of the ecosystem, that is flora, fauna, landscape, etc. Now you must be wondering, what is flora? So plants found in particular area is called flora, like sal, teak, mango, argent tree are the examples of flora. And what is fauna? Animals found in particular area like blue bull, barking deer, cheetal, leopard. So these are the example. These animals are the examples of fauna. So thank you, students. I hope that you will understand and you will like my lesson. Thank you very much.